50-50. Support grassroots curling and win big with daily draws and the Briar Final Mega Jackpot, now over $100,000 and growing. Please play responsibly.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Welcome back to semifinals Sunday in Rimbey, Alberta. A blank in the first end, and we've got a couple rocks in play here in end two. Silvernagle holds the hammer.
Want a stick for sure.
Jay,
Yep.
It's pretty exciting.
Like 9-5?
Sunday at an event like this. Both games are very high stakes games. We're in for a good day of curling here.
Absolutely, yeah. I know in the past we've had some ambiguity around, okay, so if so-and-so wins the semi and they get enough points to qualify teams for the Scotties, you know, they might all get to go to the Scotties. And this year is a little bit of a different story now, where we don't have, or we've already had the pre-qualified teams, so every game today is going to be eliminating one team and having another team move on. So things are very black and white. There's only one trip to the Scotties in Thunder Bay, and that's if you win this championship. So tons on the line, Darren, this morning. Super exciting. And number two, our gold sponsors in the local organizing committee. I'd like to highlight our gold sponsors: Fire and Flood, Missing Link Internet, Baytex Energy, CBI Solar, Rimbey Curling Club, New County 95.5, and Zed 98.9. Thank you to those sponsors.
That's good.
You know, Jay, it's a really good point you make about these games are you know, sudden death, do or die. I mean, it is just a curling game, so let's not go overboard. But it's a very important curling game, and I love watching those elimination games, the games that really matter. I think that's, you know, the most fun thing about watching sport of any kind. And we're going to be filled with drama today. These games mean a lot. We even have a sister battle going on the ice today. So somebody's going to have bragging rights next time they all get together as a family, Jay.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it was last round robin game, the two sisters played against each other, and they were both skipping. It was Team Kaufman versus Team Hunkin, and Team Kaufman got the win and actually eliminated Team Hunkin from playoff contention. So, they're not afraid to one up one another, and no matter what the stakes, and obviously the stakes are even higher today. So, we'll see if that dynamic plays into anything, if they have any sly remarks for each other, or if it's just business as usual.
Or like maybe they'll actually get in a fight on the ice.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's more of a brotherly thing, Darren.
Well, it would be interesting. I'm not sure we're going to see that, but.
Wait the hair down.
Yeah, might have to throw some odds on one of our our sites. Odds that the Kaufman sisters get in a fight.
Oh, and a nice double there. Nice double there by Jesse High, and that definitely gives Silvernagle a little bit of control on this end, because I don't know if they're going to be able to roll in here. So probably just a nose hit, and then Robyn will have the choice. Does she want to go for her deuce here in the second end?
Wait's good.
Whoa. Just tracking a bit. Yeah. Clean.
Trying. Come on, baby. A little bit.
10-2.
So decision time here, Jay.
Yeah, I love this call. Let's go around the
Feel that?
corner.
I don't think you
Let's
do
get
this.
after it. Let's try to
Come
generate
on.
our deuce.
I don't mind that either. What? 10? Okay.
No,
Still
probably 11 if you
caution
wanna roll on, though.
being taken by Team Silvernagle. A conservative call, not a wrong call. They have hammer in their mind. They're winning the game, and you know that saying that I've always said: "Don't be desperate until you have to be."
10-5.
Yep.
10.
Yeah, I think Team
10.
Silvernagle will be happy to keep the hammer for as many ends as they want. You know, there's no rule against blanking every end if you're still, you know,
Okay,
holding that
that's fine.
hammer and tied. So yeah, they'd be happy to
Hit
just
like
keep
a
things
quarter
simple
to
for
roll
now.
in, probably. What do we
You like
go?
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Same weight. You got it.
If you're Team Kaufman, at what point do you want to, you know, press the issue a little more? Maybe come around one of these guards.
10-5,
Yeah, I know.
touch less.
I mean, it is still early in the game.
Yep.
They're obviously concerned
Yep.
about those two
Hard.
tight yellow rocks,
Hard.
and rightfully so.
Right up. Right up. No
Cross
roll.
roll.
No roll.
Roll. Spin, baby,
This
spin.
one rolls. Looks like it might settle into the edge of the 12-foot.
10-3.
No, what a quick surface. That is a live set of rings there. So, Team Silvernagle with a chance to
Okay.
apply some pressure here, and
Yeah.
there's a bit of a setup for a deuce here for them.
Definitely, yeah. It seems like, you know, when your skip's calling for a hit and roll or hit and stay, and the rock rolls out of the rings, that seems to be a small momentum shifter, right? It gives the other team a free draw at this. You know, they were thinking they had to deal with the front before, and they did, and now we see that rollout. Now they're getting the chance to come right around the corner.
Quick! You got it hard! That's good! Hard! 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 Keep going, keep going, keep going! Go, 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 go!
And that is a perfect come around.
15-8.
Perfect come around executed by
Two
Jesse
behind,
Hunkin.
9.
Yeah, very nice. It's not left Nicky Kaufman with much other than either a corner freeze or a potential run back.
Let's try the run. It's 9.
Applying some pressure on her sister here. Early test for Nicky. They're gonna need a double here to stave off this deuce.
Yeah.
You really do have to be careful on this shot. You do not want to plug that thing buried.
A little across the face.
You got it like you can. Yeah, trust it, Nikki. Wave's good.
No. No, other way?
Curl. Curl. Roll the shooter.
Okay.
She'll just get the one guard. So, yeah, unfortunate miss there. Gives Robyn a chance to just draw to the open side to sit her too.
Big opportunity here for Robyn to find her draw weight, which she probably already has. But a different spot on the ice to look at. I'll get a time on this, Jay. But I think we're probably looking at low 15s, mid 15s.
Get on Jesse's line.
Still, I don't see any much has changed on the ice here.
Yeah. 15-2 side, I think.
Just a beautiful surface to play on all week.
What I wanted to see.
Yeah. It's really close. T-line.
Sweepers like
Running a
it.
bit.
It's going to come down.
Running.
Lots of rotation.
Not curling much. Where is it?
This one's
I've got
Sailing.
14-2. 14-2. This could be through the rings. It is through the rings. And an opportunity
Okay.
missed
There you
here.
14-3. So 15 would have been really good.
Yeah, unfortunate break there.
14-3.
Team Silvernagle.
So 15
I don't know
would
if
have been really
she
good.
thought maybe the spot of the ice was, you know, it had been played a little bit less and she gave it a little extra, or just a miss with the kick. But either way, leaves Team Kaufman a chance to just take that off ramp right to Blanksville.
Oh man, Blanksville. A lot of traffic so far.
Yeah, we might be hitting the rush hour this morning.
This
Sunday
is a bit of a
to Blanksville.
surprise exit to Blanksville, though.
Yeah.
We were heading somewhere else, and then all of a sudden U-turn straight to Blanksville.
Yeah, a little detour. There's been construction on the road out.
Kick looked nice.
Roll.
Okay.
Still, she will force Robyn to make this shot.
Good. Nice throw.
Robyn confidently puts the broom down, and we should see a firm waiter here, aiming for half a rock high.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it. It's good.
Yep. 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 Hard. Hard. Hard.
Like they really got to go to get this out of the rings. Oh, and no mistake.
Intensity, but a beautiful throw by Robyn, and we're going to go to the third, and we're just parked here in Blanksville for a little bit, but we'll see what N3 brings us when we come back.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
And welcome back to Rimbey, Alberta. N3 action here in the semifinal of the 2025 Curling Alberta Women's Championship presented by Sentinel Storage. Jay, we just got a message asking us what the population of Blanksville is, and I think it's too many.
Okay.
I think
5'7".
Okay.
Blanksville's a larger city than it needs to be, but they're building more lanes of traffic to go there, and I hope we don't have to go back to Blanksville in N3. We'll see.
Yeah, you see a lot of ends that they start with a bunch of rocks in play, and then there's a big boom by one team, and then another big boom by the team to respond, and 6 or 7 rocks get out of the rings, and all of a sudden you get to Blanksville, right? So not all ends, not all blank ends, I guess, are painted the same, right? Some might be super action-packed, and some might just, be a series of wide open takeouts. So, that's why curling is so exciting to watch, just because each end is built differently, and each blank end even is built differently. So I'm not a huge complainer of the number of blank ends. I think it's part of the strategy, but you know what? This city is getting crowded. I think you're right.
But it's true, not all blanks are created equally. That one was a little bit interesting because it didn't appear to be happening. Sometimes you're driving into Winnipeg, and sometimes you're driving into Vancouver.
Curl.
You don't really know, but there is some potential here for offense with the guard up and a yellow rock partly buried behind it. I'd like to give a shout out to our silver sponsors or in the organizing committee here. E360s, Fortis Alberta, GLDC, Evergreen Co-op, Town of Ponoka, Kiera, and Service Credit Union.
11-2, great, or 11-0.
The support is very much needed in an event like this. You look at the setup in this arena, good crowds, lots of support, a beautiful setup here in Rimbey. And also just want to give props to Rory McCusker and Ryan Jakes for all the work they've done to get you the broadcast here. We've had beautiful shots and great picture all week, and they've been grinding along getting it done for you. They're looking a little weary right now, but I think they got a couple of games left in them. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the work you do.
Now, Darren, you mentioned, Vancouver, Winnipeg. It kind of brings me to a bit of an update. Looks like the semifinal for the Women of the Rings in Pilot Mound, Manitoba has just finished. Team Peterson was able to beat Team Robertson and advance to the final to take on Team Cameron. So for those of you familiar with some old teams in the Alberta Women's Provincials, that Peterson team includes Kelsey Calvert, used to be Kelsey Rock. So I'm sure some Alberta fans will be cheering for that team out in Manitoba.
One, Kate played out of Alberta for a while too, didn't she, Jay?
She did. Yeah, she sure did. She played with Jesse Hine here on Team Silvernagle.
Right now.
I like that with bringing the one import in. You see some really interesting teams. It does make things exciting and gives more options to the curlers. So I like the rule.
Top 12, top 8. Curl a little bit. Get it edge to edge for sure.
Can they get this partly around? Yes, they can.
Great throw.
That double may not be available.
Nice shot.
Nikki, just looking, can she make the double, or is it just a flop over?
Looks like she's just trying to stick her shooter around and somewhere in the 8-foot range, leaving herself for a double potentially later in the end.
Roll down.
Jesse Hine continues her solid play. She played very well last night as well.
Hard. Whoa, we're on the top. Roll it. Shoot.
Okay, well, now we've got a decision for Robyn to make here. To me, there's 2 calls. You can cap your 2 yellows or try to sit 3 somehow.
And she probably has a double. I think I like that.
Yeah, it's tough to sit 3 without leaving. You're going to leave the double that's available right now, but there could be another double later in the end too.
Like 10?
So trying to sit 3 by rolling into the rings here. I guess a shorter roll would be a guard.
So 11, yeah, and then you can hang on over there.
A conservative call.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. This is 2 ends in a row now where You know, Jessie Hunkin could have just drawn around a guard, and Robyn is elected to have her hit and roll onto the rings. It's a more difficult shot. Like, Jessie's got the talent to do it, but I'd be tempted to just play a simpler shot to do essentially the same thing.
Hard! Hard! You just gotta go hard! Hard! Christy, hard! Hard!
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Roll it, Rob,
Oh, wow.
Okay, Jeff.
Just seemed like an underthrow there. Just not enough weight, and that rock curled right into across the nose.
All of a sudden, Team Kaufman with a chance to sit 2.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, this is a big shot here from Fleury, just trying to make the double takeout stick around in the rings.
Weight's good?
Yep.
10-5.
Yep. Hard.
Tim Curtin and Krista Hilker on the sweep, trying to keep this rock straight.
Hard. No roll, no roll, no roll.
They got one, and they roll just into the 12-foot on the other side. So Team Silvernagle still lying 1.
And now she will elect to draw around. I like this call. A little more aggressive play here. A little bit less danger with those 2 red rocks at the back of the rings.
Yeah, if she can put this rock in a place, even if it's slightly exposed, she might bring a jam on that rock that Corinne just threw into play.
Line's good. You got room right now.
So, much better to be sitting on the center line side of this corner guard than overburying.
Whoa, half the curl mile.
Don't want to? No,
This
it's
looks
just
a
hard.
little bit warm,
Go.
but it is.
Go.
Go.
As long as you're not behind T-line. Go hard.
Go.
It's good.
Jesse, go
Oh, you got
hard.
it. Good.
What a nice shot. That's a good spot for that rock.
Good. Good, nice weight, Judge.
Yeah, I've seen now. This is 2 ends in a row where Jessie's made that crucial come around and put a bunch of pressure on her sister Nicky.
So Nicky, you know, the hit and roll is available,
I don't want to.
but tough. But if she could maybe throw hack or board weight and roll right in front of that yellow. This shot is it's almost conceding 2 here.
Yeah, it is. Assuming that both skips can make hit and sticks, I think you at this point you'll see a trading of 2 stones. Maybe she's just trying to make sure that this rock gets a little bit higher. You see 2 consecutive nose hits, and all of a sudden the double might be available for Nicky's last.
Weight's good. It's good. 10-5. 10-8. Yep. Down.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard, hard. You're doing it.
Hard. Right to it.
Okay. Okay.
She'll get the hit. She'll just roll too far. So wide open house now for Team Silvernagle.
Look at it, Nicky.
Team Silvernagle, if they could ever lock one on the nose or maybe a little low, it could make it a tough rock to remove. Give them a look at 3 maybe, but definitely by making the shot good, they would assure their deuce almost.
Funny how it works out, right? The hit and stay is only missed by a little bit, and it leaves all these little hangers just lying around for Team Kaufman to have to worry about. So two hits and rolls that over curled, that rolled a little too far. Now Nicky's going to have to maneuver a potential takeout around those 2 rocks of their own their own color.
Back 12. Curl it.
Trying.
Back 12. Wait till
Yeah,
curl
back
it.
8.
Do it. Curl it.
Do it on its own.
This one looks like it's running a bit heavy. The sweepers don't want to go.
They're asking for a carve, not necessarily receiving one yet. Here it is, though.
Good. Oh,
So just
sorry.
it had the perfect weight. It just didn't curl enough to get to the nose of the back 12 stone.
Good throw.
Good judging. Hit the open one?
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
And yep, Kaufman, they are going to concede a shot for 2 at least. Robyn will have a chance to
10.
get her draw weight after the unfortunate miscue last end. So
I know.
a good chance for Robyn to feel good about her draw weight here.
Trust it.
Jay, is there any other call that Nicky could do here to get out of dodge, or is this pretty much all she has?
I'm seeing this as the only call that makes sense. I mean, they could take a run at maybe like a slip double, but that it's looking like it'll jam. They can't really hit and roll under anything for cover, so this is it.
Hey, sweet.
Well, it'll be a draw to the full 8-foot for Robyn Silvernagle for an early deuce in the third end here. Jay, I've been going pretty hard on the 016s, and I'm taking a look at those sandbaggers there.
Put on the button.
I think it might be time for me to switch gears, and I suggest anybody who's watching with us, don't worry about it. It's Sunday. It's only 10:30, but it's a Sunday. You can go to bed nice and early. Hit up a sandbagger.
Yeah, there we see a nice view of the original 16 lounge in Rimbey. Here we are, last rock, and number 3, Robyn Silvernagle, open draw to the 8-foot for 2 points.
All you. Not line's good.
Nice.
Curling.
Oh.
And sweepers seem to like this one coming into the house. Robyn just reached into her back pocket, found some draw weight, puts it right into the 4-foot. She'll take her 2 points, and we'll head on to end number 4 with a 2-0 lead, Team Silvernagle.
I think that's what she said. I think.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champion.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
And we're back in Rimbey and for action in the semifinals here in the Curling Alberta women's provincials.
Yep.
Team Kaufman looking to counterpunch after giving up a deuce in the third end.
Clean.
Hard.
Clean.
Team Kaufman's guard slid in the rings, so
11-4.
I'm not sure if they're gonna just try to get out of it with a blank or still try and pursue a multiple score here.
It looks like the way Nikki's acting here and her language in the house looks like if they just nose hit this top one, they'll get their guard back. So this should stay out of the rings and take advantage of that 5 rock rule.
Looking for a nose hit, maybe a sliver
10-5.
high.
Whoa.
So as we go into end number 4, we'll continue recognizing the local organizing committee sponsors. Bronze level sponsors include ATB Financial, Diamond Liquor, Rimbey Kinsman, MNP, Raise Esso, SIRRS, 3D Development, BDO, Busted Ladies, Rimbey Review, and Buis Motors. There were also 106 community level sponsors also signed on to assist with the event in Rimbey. So fantastic amount of support from the community of Rimbey and the surrounding communities. It's super important that we have this list of sponsors, as large as it is, to run a big event like this and have a success. So thank you to all of the local organizing committee sponsors.
We can freeze it.
Curl it. Curl. Go 15-3, yeah, real hot.
Bounce off if you can.
And a very good shot.
Okay.
Silvernagle comes in, and it's going to be a freebie double if they want to take a shot at it here. Looks like they're going to. Now, Jay, we were talking in the break a little bit, and I'm not really sure, but Robyn's draw there slid a little further than the sweepers thought, and I have a little bit of concern for Robyn on that. Maybe her last rock might be a little bit, little quick. Might be sliding a little further than they think. Is that something that you as a player would maybe look at this point in the game?
I think I've always had a pretty critical eye of the skip stones, and if there's, even a couple of feet differences in weight, I make sure that I just at least suggested, hey, what did you think? It'd be a constant, just trying to train a communication between the skip and the front end, just as, the skip has the feel, I felt like I was there, or I felt like I was light and it carried a little farther. And then the sweepers might be able to verify that, or maybe they can contest that. But either way, if there's any questions surrounding that number 8 stone, I'd get rid of it and get something that we know is, matching the rest of the set.
10-2.
Very nice.
Oh, I see Blankville in the distance.
Yep.
The skyline of Blanksville. A lot of cranes. They're building that city right up, Jay.
Yep. Easy. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, it's changed. It was a small village before this event started, and
Hard.
now I think we can call it the city of Blanksville.
Good. 10-4.
So this team Kaufman, they've been into the women's provincials for quite a few years now in a row. They've been constantly close or into the pre-qualifying spots. Done pretty well on the Alberta curling tour. They're no strangers to this provincial championship. But this particular game, this semifinal, is kind of like the next level for them. I know 2 of the members, from Team Hilker, a few years ago, made it into the semifinals when they, I think it was back in Okotoks 2019, so they're familiar with this semifinal game. Other than that, though, I think the rest of them don't have a lot of experience with this game being the only game on the ice with the crowd watching them and all the focus on them. Is there any differences that you would take, Darren, into a game like today when you're the only one on the sheet?
It's going to be straighter usually. I find, that might be a function of being the only sheet out there, but it can also be that the rocks are just getting straighter and straighter as you play. And there's a little more adrenaline. I just find everything's a little bit more touchy in this situation, and it does take a few reps, a few times of playing in these big games to sort of get used to it. Once you get comfortable with it and you know what to expect, then it just feels like you're in your living room. But both these teams do have experience, and they'll try and figure out these little differences. And Jay, you played in a few provincial finals yourself. Have you ever noticed anything that keeps showing up in those games?
Yep. 10-5.
Yeah, I found that if you throw it a little, if you feel like your weight's good and the your rocks tend to slide a little bit more. I just found that it's either okay, maybe the speed is a little bit faster, it seems, or because it's a little bit straighter as we get later in the week. But I found that I've had to make a slight adjustment, kind of set my weight window on draws to the top half of the rings rather than drawing to a spot. So yeah, I always found that I had to give it to the sweepers a little bit more, whether it was the adrenaline or the change in ice conditions.
I think 16.
I had to consciously start using cues to make myself shut up, basically, and stop being early on a lot of the line and weight calls, even out of my hand when I throw, spooking the sweepers. Oh, I'm light, sweep. You see the anxiety in the players, and it's a tough thing to control that.
Top 8.
As we continue our pretty flat, boring drive to Blanksville, the kids are kicking and screaming in the back, bored.
Yeah.
They want to stop at A&W, but we're going to keep going. We're going to Blanksville, whether you like it or not.
16-8.
Yeah, I think I would suggest Boston Pizza if I were to stop anywhere.
There's no Boston Pizza in Blanksville.
Really
Yeah, right. Blanksville's not in northern Alberta. Yeah, might have to get out of the car, take a quick break, purchase one of Curling Alberta's 50/50 tickets in support of the
kids at the rest stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Curling Alberta's 50/50 is supporting the Rimbey Curling Club this week.
Good.
I think that we have a different deadline for purchase today, so just thought I'd remind everyone that the draw today will be at 6 p.m. instead of the 10 p.m. draw. So the conclusion of our final game today, we'll be doing the 50/50 draw. You can purchase tickets at curlingalberta.ca/raffle. Darren, I'm looking at the jackpot. We're already up to $1,940. So tickets are booming.
How much does it cost for a case of 016?
9.
Depends where you are. If it's in the commentator's booth, I think that might be no charge.
Yep.
Flew out there. Really?
And Nicky Kaufman
My timing was a hair off on that.
will be looking to complete her trip to Blanksville here. Important shot here, Jay. One thing about when you decide early to blank, if you don't actually make the shot to blank the end, it's not good. So it's an important shot, needs to be made. It's a routine shot, but an important one.
All right, last rock and number 4, Nicky Kaufman.
Yep.
Looking to just remove this stone, roll out of the rings. No panic in this sweep. No mistake.
Where are we? Blanksville. We'll be back in N5.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
Round them up, move them in. No place for your saddle and cowboy boots after the Calgary Stampede? At Sentinel Storage, we are proud to provide you with storage solutions that safeguard your valuables. Whether you're moving, renovating, or simply require extra space, we offer convenient and secure storage that caters to all needs. Find the Sentinel storage you need close to home. For a free estimate, visit sentinel.ca.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Welcome back to fifth end coverage from Rimbey, Alberta. Semi-final, Silvernagle and Kaufman. Right now, Silvernagle has to be feeling pretty good about where they're at, Jay. You know, last end,
Line's good, got room.
It's a little bit confusing to me just to see the Kaufman team essentially burn an end. And I know the corner guard
Gotta go,
slid
gotta
in,
go,
but
gotta go, gotta
it
go,
felt
go,
like
go,
there
go,
was
go.
still some opportunity
Go,
to
gotta
push.
check a piece.
Do
Gotta
you
check
think
a piece.
this
Go,
is a plan that they have to try and keep the game close late into the game, or is there just a little bit of maybe tentative tendencies coming out?
I think it might be a bit of both. You know, you're in a provincial semifinal, so you want to make sure that you don't, you know, make a mistake and it costs you on the scoreboard, especially early in the game. And perhaps there are some nerves that you just want to settle into. But we're getting into end number 5 now, and you know, it's not late in the game yet. We're still in the first half, but if you go through half a game and you don't have a point in the scoreboard, you know, you might start to worry a little bit. So nice to see that Team Kaufman has at least you know, started to throw some come around attempts and get their draw weight. But when you're hitting everything with Team Kaufman and their strategy is it's giving Team Silvernagle a chance to get the draw weight, and it's not really giving you that same opportunity. So yeah, I think you're kind of onto something where I think they should have maybe went a little bit more earlier in the game, but I think that we'll start to see a change as we shift into the second half.
Yeah, go.
Oh, really nice rolling. Again, Jessie Hine comes through with a clutch shot. And she's been a very strong player in the games that I've watched. A lot of experience and just a real shooter at Second Rock for Team Silvernagle.
12.
Yeah, and that stagger now is obviously a different than what we've seen so far. That stagger, it seems like whoever is going to get underneath that stagger first is going to be in the driver's seat this end. Jessie's got half under, so Kim Curtin's just looking to remove it, roll somewhere into the edge of the rings.
Hard. Whoa. Curl. Okay. It's not bad. Good weight.
That stagger's been released now. That red rock is a little bit more usable, so not all lost for Team Kaufman there. Silvernagle now looking at where she can put the rock here to apply the most pressure.
Might be tricky to get around that way.
No, I love this other
Think
side
the top
right now.
then.
Even, like, do you want a Christmas tree? Like, get over a little bit?
If you can just get to the inside, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Just like back 8 max.
Back 4-ish.
It'll run a bit straighter with a little
Yeah,
extra
she said
weight.
back 8 max, so T-line to back 8.
Yeah, Robyn's thinking the same as you, Darren. It seems like this is her chance to force Team Kaufman into
Close.
looking at a lot of buried stones. So if she can make this little tap act, she should be able to sit both buried right under that center guard.
Quick, keep going, keep going. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, roll it over. Yep.
Whoa.
And just over curls, opens up shot stone, rolls, looks like just onto the top of the rings.
Good bug.
Silvernagle sits 3, but now a stagger on the corner again. And that could be a real advantage for Kaufman if they can roll under that stagger. And having their red rock where, in a good spot up there. This is a big shot here.
Oh. Other way?
Yep, straight. No, curl,
Well, it's
curl.
Hard!
Hard crin.
Oh, they went straight on that. They gave up on plan A a little too early.
Okay, shoot.
Not a terrible result. It's going to be difficult for Team Silvernagle to draw around without leaving that short run back, and they can't really hit and roll under the stagger. So it rolled just enough, just edge on edge.
I like rolling under ours.
Do you like bump? Yeah.
And Darren, we have another final to report. It looks like the Saskatchewan women's semifinal just wrapped up. Team Nancy Martin has advanced to the final with a 15-8 win over Team Teveno. They'll be facing Jolene Campbell and her squad in the final in the Viterra Prairie Pinnacle.
Did you say 15-8, Jay?
I did. At least the curling zone report is 15-8. Yeah, it was. I think it looked like it was 11-8 going into the 9th, and obviously Team Teveno was going all out for the steal, and
no trips
cracked
to
another
Blanksville.
4. No. Yeah, we could use a few more of those 3 balls from that game in this one. Provide some entertainment.
I mean, I don't know if Team Kaufman or Silvernagle would agree, but I like watching that kind of thing happen.
Yeah, counting, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 3 balls and a 4 ball in that game.
Nice little roll for.
Sorry, what was that, Nikki?
11-5.
Okay.
Nice little roll there for Team Kaufman.
How much space? Half rock. They're about that far apart. You hit half, you'll nut it. Or a little quarter, you'll nut it. Half, you might spin off.
I kind of wonder if you try and just rip the 2 reds here, Jay. Across the face.
Oh, no, you're under. How much space is there between the reds? About 2 feet. It's a little tricky to navigate.
If it ever touches the yellow, we could be on the way to Blanksville again.
Yeah, I think the fan wants her to just throw a wide inter and draw around everything, but
This one's about 2/3.
with the 2-point lead, I love this call.
Yeah, I mean, right now the onus is not on Robyn to be aggressive. She's up 2 points.
If they're 2 feet apart.
It's it's obviously up to Team Kaufman to push the issue here. Jesse Hunkin with a bomb. Oh, this has got some pace on it, Jay.
Smacks 1, smacks the 2nd, and I just clipped the top of that yellow stone, or the back of that yellow stone, rolls underneath cover on the wing.
That was a good throw, Jay. Boy, she can sure throw that hard. That thing was flying.
Yeah, I like this. This pass should be
But
good.
does not remove the red one. And Jay, there's a pretty good chance for a deuce set up here for Team Kaufman.
This is giving Corinne a chance to test her draw weight.
4.
Sweepers seem to want to go really early on this one. They've
Mine's
called
good, wait
4.
only.
That means it's
5,
about
6,
top
keep it
12.
Straight, keep it straight. 6. Room. Finish. Finish if you can.
7.
Finish. Whoa.
Oh, so they swept that one early, and it is slipped into the back of the 4-foot. So not the most ideal position for that stone.
The thing is, actually, you know, yeah, it's not exactly where they want it, but it's still, Robyn does not want to start freezing to stuff right now.
I like this way, I think.
That's a little scary. So it still forces Robyn into an uncomfortable situation here, hitting the top one, hoping to squirt the yellow one over towards the other red. The result could be good, but
Should hit a hair high and then she'll be able to get the roll under.
Yeah.
the shot needs to be executed very well.
Think a pitch for ice? Kind of wait. Deal.
Robyn electing to play a fadeaway away from the center line here.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa, yes! Yep. Yes! Yes!
Pretty good result there. Gets rid of one red, rolls towards the center.
Just a hair thinner.
So with Robyn having one stone left here, I think you could dream of a 3-ball here with the right shot. Where do you put this, Jay?
Away, yeah. I mean, you go under. I think she's playing the run double.
I think I'm tempted just to draw right around, play the same draw you just made, force Robyn Silvernagle into playing that short run back.
5. Darn flies.
Ideally, you don't want to be behind the tee line here because I think that's Robyn's one main out to prevent the deuce would be to play some sort of freeze.
That port, it's not huge.
Right.
They do need to nail the weight here. And
follow Corinne down.
yeah, probably ideal depth here, Jay, would be like biting 4 maybe. Half in the 4-foot.
Patient for line if we can.
Okay. You got it like you can. Trust it.
Here we go. This is Nicky Kaufman's first real good chance at a deuce so far this game.
Line only right now. You might have to curl it.
Looking to just match her last draw.
Curl. Come on, curl.
14-4.
Needs to get through the port first.
Does get through.
Ooh, just a whisker tick. Weight was heavy. It'll get buried. Very good line. Just slips to the back of the 4-foot.
So it's hard to say whether that's a good shot or a bad shot for Nicky. Ask her in about a minute here. If Robyn can negotiate this port and lock one on there, it'll be the end lost for Kaufman. But if she doesn't get through that hole, Jay, or if she's a little heavy, and this is Robyn's 8 rock that I've been watching here, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, one might say this is a pretty big moment in this game.
This.
Close. Line. Back 4. Line's close. Line. Yep. On its own. Hard line. Hard line.
Team Silvernagle just trying to lock this end down with the freeze.
Should be
Needs to
pretty
get through
good.
the port
15.
first. Gets through the port. Now it needs
what
to
a
just
shot.
stop right on the face of the red. And it will. Just a fantastic
Robyn.
managed shot from Team Silvernagle.
Robyn Silvernagle with a clutch shot there. 15:02 on my clock. That seems about right, eh? Beautiful.
We've seen so far this week, it's been mid to high 15s to make a draw to the tee line. So yeah, the speed has held up all week.
Yeah.
The ice has been so consistent. Matt Yo, Kyle Winters, and the volunteer ice staff here in Rimbey have done a fantastic job with the ice.
Yeah.
The surface just looks beautiful.
Looks like similar ice, I think.
It's too bad we got to rip it all up at the end of the day.
Yeah, they're setting some pretty high standards for you when you're doing ice at the men's championships in a couple weeks, Darren.
Yes, Matt's certainly very knowledgeable ice maker, and the product is exceptional. So I'll be looking to do something similar next week, but it's every building comes with its own set of challenges.
So here we are, last rock and number 5, Nicky Kaufman looking to maneuver the port.
6.
Hit the button for her 1.
A little bit.
All you.
We're okay.
All you.
Yep. 6, 7.
Weight's good.
7.
Yeah.
Line
Yeah,
looks
can't
good.
hurt it. Yep. Can't hurt it.
Let's do it.
Making that port look massive, and she is successful. She'll take her single point. We'll take a little bit lengthy break here after end number 5. Team Silvernagle up 2-1 after the first half of action.
I'm going to get a sandbagger.
Shot.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Play Curling Alberta's 50-50. Support grassroots curling and win big with daily draws and the Briar Final Mega Jackpot, now over $100,000 and growing. Please play responsibly.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
Oh, I gotta save my energy, Jesse.
It's the best voice.
That's right.
Round them up, move them in. No place for your saddle and cowboy boots after the Calgary Stampede? At Sentinel Storage, we are proud to provide you with storage solutions that safeguard your valuables. Whether you're moving, renovating, or simply require extra space, we offer convenient and secure storage that caters to all needs. Find the Sentinel storage you need close to home. For a free estimate, visit sentinel.ca.
Yes.
And we're back. End number 6 action here in today's women's provincial semifinal. Presented by Sentinel Storage. My name is Jason Ginter. I'm here in the booth with Darren Moulding this morning in Rimbey, Alberta. We saw Team Kaufman collect a single to finally get on the board after end number 5, a few trips to Blanksville. And now we see Team Silvernagle with the Yellowstones. They have the hammer back with the lead in end number 6.
Line's a little tight. Not bad though, line's okay.
The 6th end is presented to you by our presenting sponsor for this championship, Sentinel Storage. Sentinel Storage, a proudly Canadian company, is honored to be a part of this long-standing event. Sentinel Storage is the trusted leader in the self-storage industry. They're honored to support Curling Alberta and its outstanding athletes and the community around them. So Curling Alberta wants to thank Sentinel Storage for their ongoing partnership of curling in Alberta.
Hey Jay, thanks for opening the 6th end for me. I was on the concourse visiting with people and I forgot I was commentating.
10, close, 10-5.
So
Clean.
I'm back.
Clean, yep.
Yeah, I think Darren, you're the ultimate wild card for for championship curling. We know we can't let you loose because somebody's going to want to talk to you around Rimbey area. So yeah, that's your one trip for today.
Patrick Werka was feeding me coffee and oranges, and I stole a muffin from the volunteer room. So life's good right now.
I know it's been a fantastic event. Last night there was a live band in the social lounge, the court jester dueling pianos. I think there's been live entertainment throughout the week. The cornhole tournament, icebreaker party. I think I saw some ladies with looks like some sort of drinks attached to their dresses. Oh, it was a party in Rimbey, and they did a fantastic job with the entertainment. And as you see, the product on the ice has been exceptional too.
Team Kaufman here in the 6th end, looking to split the rings across the house and I guess try and maintain that.
Okay. 10-4.
Oh, but Jay. Oh, okay. I thought Robyn might hit that stone, but she wants to press the issue a little bit here. Throw corner guard.
Yeah, I think the whole team said, "Hey, you know what? Let's continue our positive momentum. We have the hammer. Let's try to score 2." I mean, just because we throw one corner guard doesn't mean the blank is out of the equation. So, yeah, I love it, and we'll see if Team Kaufman just says, you know, I don't want anything to do with this and just peels this corner. But I like the aggression.
It's the 6th end, so it's a great end to score, even if you do get forced to one.
Good.
It's okay. So I love that call from Robyn. That might be Robyn looking at the way that Nicky's calling the game and thinking, I feel like we can jump on them a little bit. And, you know, because Robyn's definitely been playing for a long time, and she might be picking up on a little bit of tentativeness from Nicky.
Needs to work. You're gonna need to
it looks like just the way the semifinal has started, that, you know, staying within reach is kind of the game plan for Team Kaufman, at least in the first half. They kept things close. It's a 1-point game, you know, a quick steal, and all of a sudden we're playing extra ends. So, we'll see if that strategy continues. This rock slips into the rings. Team Kaufman sits 2, but it's nice to see Robyn has decided to just draw around the corner, ignore those 2 rocks in the house. Yeah, Darren, I just received a message from Evan Asmussen, and he said that's why he's winning this war. You declared war on him last night in the booth. He wouldn't be distracted by the people in the on-ice lounge and the volunteer room.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Evan would be distracted just as much as me, if not more. Evan, where are you?
Okay, that's okay.
Come find me in the booth.
Them are fighting words.
10-5.
I haven't seen Evan for a while, though. We might get into those 016s and sandbaggers, and neither of us will commentate. And then Rory and Ryan will be on here.
Control. Perfect.
I've heard both of them on the mic before. They're fantastic, and they're doing a great job. They in the production booth, you've seen the product that the Alberta Provincials has been able to provide to the viewers, regardless of whether it's the feature game or any game across all 4 of our sheets this week. They've been on the ball, so I'd like to give them another shout out.
Sort of.
A tragic
we don't want to
result
be fully
there.
under, 'cause that's a super
Jamming
easy run.
dead on. Robyn Silvernagle now licking her lips. Nicky Kaufman with only 3 rocks remaining this end. They're going to have to do something to get out of this. Giving up a deuce here in 6 would be a tough blow to take.
Yeah. Really hard. Really hard. Hard. Chrissy, hard.
Oh, the jam is right back, and you know, Jay, that's that spot where Jesse was soft and jammed. I believe it was in the 3rd end.
Right, yeah, that one that overcurled and was just a little bit down in weight.
It's the same spot, and I just think she might be just hooking that. And she's generally throwing her out turn well. But sometimes you get into a certain spot on the ice that you have trouble with. And that's just, I've just noticed 2 shots like that today.
Oh, no.
And we have another jam.
Yes.
So instead of Blanksville, we're in Jam City right now.
Subs in?
I was gonna say they're out of jam in Blanksville.
The only reason we're not going to get a jam this time is because they're not going to be able to. There's nothing left to jam.
Yeah, really unfortunate breaks on 3 in a row there. You know, we talk a lot about tolerance as we commentate, and you know, there's a certain way to miss, and all 3 of them were wrong-sided.
Well, you know, Jay, it's hard for me to watch that because I understand the struggle. I've done that a few times myself, and it's not a good feeling when you have an opportunity and then you give it away. You know, maybe don't throw the rock as good as you want to.
But still no sweep.
So it's a hard feeling as an athlete to recover from that and forgive yourself. It's very important.
Yeah, my mom does the best job at that when she's playing in her women's leagues. She just puts her hand up and says, "Oh, that's better," and then everyone has a laugh and moves on.
Having a sense of humor and a little bit of perspective always helps.
Okay.
Obviously, different level competition here. They're not so happy with that result, but sometimes you know the best way to move on with it is humor.
You trust it.
This is a situation Nicky Kaufman did not want to find herself in. Basically, again, conceding a deuce if Robyn executes both her shots.
Good big. Yep.
This will be interesting. Like if she does make contact, just hits it right on the nose. You know, it's still going to be on the tee line or just behind the tee line. Robyn could just elect to just draw up to it or draw around the corner guard and just ignore it altogether.
Yeah, I think Robyn knows here if she can make
And that could be
two
why the weight came off a little
basic
bit.
shots, it'll be a 4-1 lead, a deuce.
Pointing those in.
And even though we did take a trip to Jam City this end, Robyn Silvernagle's aggression
Should get a little
early
bit
in
of
the
attention.
end has
think so.
yielded
It's an
some
11.
results here.
Yeah, it's nice to be rewarded for providing some entertainment to our
11.
commentators.
Which is really what's
11-5.
most important, is that we're entertained.
Clean.
No, we're 11.
Clean's good. Clean's
We're
good.
11.
Whoa, easy.
No
doing a-
mistake. Beautiful throw by Robyn Silvernagle.
10.
Yeah, there are absolutely no
Yeah.
doubles in play.
See,
And even a corner freeze on the shot or the second shot rock
No, we're good.
wouldn't leave Team Kaufman sitting in shot rock position. So I think
She
Team
just-
Kaufman only has the option to just hit and roll a little bit closer to the center line. Force Team Silvernagle into a hit for two.
Roll it in a little bit so we're shot.
Yep. Okay. Got it like you can. Trust it. Same.
Same weight.
You're big.
Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Okay.
And that'll have to be a hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about the best spot you could roll to. Still shot rock and the least amount of room for Robyn to roll, at least on the high side.
More weight on that one?
We'll get quite as much finish, just a little bit. Just 11. Just 11.
But we have last rock here in end number 6. Robyn Silvernagle just needs a nose hit and stick for her 2 points to take a 3-point lead into 7.
Same weights.
Clean. Curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. Hard 50.
Oh.
Oh, no. Well, that's a force of 1.
Tightened her right up.
We'll be back for the 7th end.
They're out and they are really straight. Just 5.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium. Play Curling Alberta's 50-50. Support grassroots curling and win big with daily draws and the Briar Final Mega Jackpot, now over $100,000 and growing. Please play responsibly.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
And we're back. N7. I was speechless at the end of it. N6. And oh, I didn't know what to say, Jay. That was just that end. It was too much for me. Between the 3 jams and the rollout, it got a little tough. But Kaufman now in a decent situation compared to where she probably thought she was going to be.
Put it top 8.
Silvernagle's first rock not in play. We got a game here, Jay. I think I really want to see Nicky Kaufman push here now.
That's good.
They got a break.
That's good, ladies.
And there's really not a lot of time left, and I think pure aggression should be the call here.
Yeah, I like it. We still have 4 ends left, down by 2. Team Silvernagle, although they did roll out, they still have control of the game. So, you know, that's kind of how you'd have to look at it after missing an opportunity like that is, you know, hey, we're still in a great position here to wrap up the last 4 ends here. Let's just keep playing well and just get a little bit more precise on the hits. I think that was the overall trend of end number 6 was missing the wrong way on the hits. So if that's, you know, tightening the broom up or throwing it a little differently, I think the teams need to communicate, hey, let's clean this up a little bit. They all have the skills, and you know, let's just make it a little bit nicer on the rest of our team. But yeah, Curling Alberta sponsors, we just like to highlight Boston Pizza for end number 7. Boston Pizza has been supporting curling for more than 50 years, and they want to just express their or on behalf of Curling Alberta, we want to express our thank you and support for Boston Pizza. The Boston Pizza restaurants of Northern Alberta understand the value of being involved in the community, and they're honored to be involved and support the community where it needs it the most. So on behalf of Curling Alberta, thank you to Boston Pizza franchisees for being supportive of curling in Alberta and for being eager to find new ways to grow the game with us. You see the Boston Pizza logo right on the top of the guard zone there. Boston Pizza is also the title sponsor for the Boston Pizza Cup, the men's provincial championships that will be taking place in 2 weeks in Stettler, Alberta.
Well, Jay, one of my best memories of curling is after winning provincial championship in Westlock.
Batter the
Sheldon
roll
Hay
on
treated
the top,
us to a
whatever you
really good dinner and a celebration at Boston Pizza that night.
I have like a sliver.
You know, it's always a happy night after you win a big game.
10.
And that is definitely one of the highlights of my curling career. It was such a fun evening. Sheldon is well known by all the curlers in Alberta. And yeah, I want to thank Boston Pizza as well.
Well,
close.
Yeah, Sheldon Hay is one of the biggest supporters of Curling Alberta, and he loves that men's provincial championship. It's his baby. He loves to support the curlers. All the curlers know him, and like you said, he knows how to have a good time with the champs when all is said and done.
The run is really long.
Just peel it.
It is a wonderful feeling to be sitting there,
Gotta be careful now.
sipping on a drink of your choice as a champion. Those are the good moments for sure. And today we are going to see one of these 3 teams hoist that trophy and feel that feeling. And that's something that every curler chases, and some never get there and some get there multiple times, but it is a special thing.
Yeah, just giving one more update. This one's from Northern Ontario. We saw semifinals wrap up this morning. We had the men's semifinal. Team Johnston defeated Team Sandy McEwen. They've reached the final game. They'll be playing Team Epping in that final. And then we had a semi-final matchup between Team McCarville and Team Despins, and Team McCarville won that one. So they'll be facing Team Artichoke in the finals in Northern Ontario.
Either one. I don't know.
I mentioned just kind of briefly in last night's game, I was shocked to see a score. I think it was the McCarville game. They picked up 4 in the last end to win. They were down 3. I think if they had have lost that game, they would have been all the way down in a tiebreaker. So, yeah, big win there. Now they're in the finals.
Wiggled off the hook.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Hard for nose.
Hard.
Hard. Okay. 10-9.
Yeah, it seems like the majority of the men's provincials are taking place this weekend because this is the last weekend to declare the women's champion, and in those men's provincials, when the member associations elect to combine men's and women's, the men's have to be a couple of weeks earlier than maybe some of the other provinces and territories.
The higher one, yeah.
Are you okay with this turn?
Have you ever played in a combined provincial, Darren?
I have in Northern Ontario.
You're only ever gonna roll.
We need to save
I played in one of them in Kenora, Ontario, with Tanner and Jay Corrigan and Colin Hodgson, and
Whatever.
it was neat to have both the women and the men together.
Process.
One arena, a lot of action for the fans. It was fun.
Yeah, I remember we did once up in Grand Prairie during kind of COVID times, where we had both men's and women's provincials going on on the same weekend, and the formats we had the 8-team round robin blended in with the 12-team triple, and it made for a lot of time between games for the men's. So I think our thought was this year we wanted to match the 2 formats either way, and women's decided that they would rather add 4 teams and do the 12-team triple. So we've tested that out this week. We'll see what the women's teams think of the format, and I think the plan is to potentially go to a combined championships next season. So yeah, a little spoiler alert, there's a chance that we might see men's and women's being played on the same weekend.
Through here too.
And here's a little bit of a change in gears here by Nicky, electing to draw around this yellow rock in the top 12 because hitting that yellow rock would leave a double. She knows how important a deuce here is.
Looks like it's running. Dig.
This looks a little warm right now.
On its own.
Dig.
Dig, dig, dig. Dig.
Slow carve, trying to slow this rock down.
Sit. Sit down.
Does not.
Ooh.
That rock was
Even nose is bad.
was heavy right out of the hand there, and a good opportunity for Silvernagle now to sit and flip the table on Kaufman. And
seems like there are quite a few teams that are in favor of that slow carve, thinking that it would make a difference to the speed of the stone. Often they're doing that when they think the rock is heavy. I think jury's still out on that. I think just optically it doesn't look good. But
what I was gonna say, like, I'm not a rules expert, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a legal sweeping technique. I mean, I guess people do it. But boy, Jay, you know, a bunch of years ago, and I know I sound like an old man, but that just wouldn't fly because the curler wouldn't let you do that. Now it just seems more acceptable, but
Hard.
it looks like dumping to me.
Hard.
yeah, my thought is as long as you don't start outside the running surface, and then, you know, as long as you end outside the running surface, it shouldn't really matter. But
well, and the other thing is, if everyone's going to do it against you, then you're forced to do it. And I think that's what happens a lot of times is if it's been being done against you, then you need to respond with the same actions. So I think that's where we're at. with sweeping techniques and foam and, you know, wading into that controversy. We're just at a point where,
Yeah.
you know, maybe we're not being as sportsmanlike as we should.
But the stakes are getting higher and the margins are thinner. So if there's something that you can do to gain that extra foot, I think teams are willing to do it.
For sure.
Curl! 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 Curl!
As we see the two teams trading takeouts here, it's
10-5.
it's looking like we're in for a potential force, but is there anything that Team Kaufman can do to try to get themselves out of the, you know, inevitable force in this end?
Well, if they make this double here, I think it's probably there. About 2/3 of a rock.
POH.
Then we're probably on our way to Blanksville again.
Like 2/3.
But the problem for Team Kaufman is there's you know, not a lot of time left now.
You know, a lot of teams, they like to have the hammer in the 8th, so this end isn't the worst end to throw a blank on the board.
It's good.
They just really don't want to end up with 1.
Whoa!
And this rock is coming down the sheet with big pace.
Whoa!
And what a shot. Beautiful double by Nicky Kaufman. Staves
Really
off
nice.
the force. And we just got on the exit to Blanksville.
Nicky Kaufman, fantastic result there. Just, you know, she's been in these championships many, many times, and I think she's one of the top curlers in this field, and she's showing why. What a shot.
We're 11.
Nicky Kaufman with a key shot. Could that be our moment of the game?
Close, yep, yep!
Darren, I don't know if we can have moment of the game lead to another trip to Blanksville.
You're right, we're not going to do that.
Definitely, you know, a game saver though, making sure that they keep this hammer.
Oh,
Gotta go.
oh,
Good sweep.
Jesse Hyen hangs it on there, fearlessly sweeping that rock over. If it goes out of the rings, it's a free
run
trip
right
to
there.
Blanksville, but now it's actually a fairly difficult blank as far as blanks go, way out on the edge. An area of the sheet that doesn't get played a lot.
Last night we saw Kayla Skrillik play one out this wide, and she threw it across the face and just rolled out of the rings. Looks like Nicky Kaufman's elected to play this one into it. So we saw it in end number 1, we saw it in end number 2, we saw it again in end number 4. We're seeing a lot of traffic heading into Blanksville. For trip number 4, Nicky Kaufman.
Yep.
Hi, Krista. Hi, Krista.
Needing to keep this one over by the boards. We have the hit.
And to load up the truck. Get the kids in there. We are off to Blanksville again. Oh, man. 8th end coming up.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champions.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
We're back with a pressure-packed 8th end semifinal in Rimbey, Alberta, 2025 Curling Alberta Women's Provincials. And Jay, you've been on the road lots curling, and you know we all look for a nice, comfortable home away from home. Yeah. And Curling Alberta's proud to say that we have an accommodation partner, Best Western Hotels and Resorts. It's an award-winning global network of hotels located in over 100 countries and territories, and offers accommodations for all types of travelers. I always like staying in the Best Western. It's Curling Alberta's preferred accommodation partner. And it's been a partner for over 20 years, Jay.
Pretty good.
Have you been a frequent in Best Western Hotel?
I do, yes. Whenever we look for a hotel, when we're on the road with Curling Alberta, we always love to support Best Western Hotels and Resorts.
Okay.
Seemed like every time I've been staying at the Best Western, I've enjoyed my stay, and you know, there's sometimes you know, breakfast options, continental, or you know, have a nice waffle in the morning. I love that.
I love waffles. I wish someone would just bring a waffle over here with lots of syrup.
Just waffle onto the booth with some waffles.
Halfway to tight.
Yep,
Patrick,
yep. I don't think we're
I know
in.
you hear me. Waffle.
We're not in.
Like where?
Tight, but not in.
Okay, keep going. Not that tight.
Okay, whoa, whoa.
We're off to an exciting start in this end. Now we've got maybe unintentional, but double guns for Silvernagle here in the 8th. And Kaufman with one buried around the corner. Oh, she's going to peel these double guns. Jay, what do you think of this call?
We got some action. I love it. I think this one is good. I'd like to see this be more of a rearrange where the shooter stays, you know, somewhere over towards the other red rock.
Yep.
Right.
Hard.
Keep that red rock in play.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
We got one, we got two, we got three. What a beauty.
Shot.
That was fantastic. And all of a sudden, wow, Team Kaufman set up for potential 2. What a moment in this game.
Well, the crowd here in Rimbey exploded with appreciation for that shot. And that really shakes things up and opens up some corner guard opportunities for Team Kaufman. That could be the moment of the game right there. We'll see how this end materializes.
Just, you can double peel these. Yeah. Probably about half rock.
Yeah.
Robyn Silvernagle detecting danger here. Jessie Hyan, she can throw it pretty hard too. Looking for a double peel here.
Whoa, close! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Close, yep! Yep! Yep!
This is some fantastic curling.
Faster.
We got one out. Does it get out?
Faster.
Oh, and it does not.
Okay, watch yourself.
That was a very good shot, but
Sorry, Jess.
having that extra red one in there now gives Kaufman some life. Silvernagle's going to have to figure out a way to eliminate a couple of these.
Yeah, unfortunate result there that it basically spread that as far as it can be from the other red rock, so there isn't an easy double. What a game-changing shot there from Kim Curtin.
Where are we?
The window looked closed. You know, you had two double gun center guards up with one buried around, and Kim, she just opened those curtains.
Leave it higher.
And opened up the 4-foot, rolled over towards the wings, set up the end for Team Kaufman.
Hard, 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 hard. Okay. 5-3. Good throw.
There should be a double opportunity somewhere for Team Silvernagle right now. Still some time to get out of trouble here. The one thing is Jessie's double peel did clear both red corner guards. So it actually was a decent shot.
Lead. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Okay, that's okay.
Oh, and a jam. So I'm very interested to see here.
Nice throw.
Jay, are they going to play a little role? This is sort of the spot
You like
that
hacker board. 4-11. Okay.
I mean, we got one jam already. That we had end number 6 with 3 jams.
Okay, like you can.
This has the potential. You need to get pretty tight to this corner guard in order to get by the backing in the back 12. I like the opportunity to go after it.
Little down. Hack. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Straight. 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 Straight.
Oh.
Hard, hard, hard.
And here we are back in Jam City.
11-8.
Yeah, we got the jam. However, it did roll far enough so that Team Kaufman is still sitting 2.
Yeah, I don't mind the side one, but whatever.
So
you understand.
the 3
Kind of weight,
is probably mitigated at this point. But Team Kaufman still holding out hope for a deuce here.
Good. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now Jessie throwing down that spot that's been over curling for her. Makes an adjustment there. Can she get the roll behind the red one? It's not bad. Gets it over there. Might be a double opportunity later.
Yeah, good spot. That's the right way to roll. Forces Team Kaufman to make a precise hit and roll to the other side of the ice, but it will leave a double available for Jessie Hunkin on her next one.
And you see Jessie Hyan picking something off the ice. We do have a large fly population
10-5, 11.
here at the Vern Poffenroth Arena.
10-5.
Not quite as many flies as there are people in Blanksville, but there have been a few dead flies revealing themselves on the ice, and the players are just picking them off the ice.
10-9.
The unseasonably warm weather And an old metal grate, for lack of a better term, above the ice surface seems to be a bit of a home.
Sorry on your first. It looked
Very
like it was gonna
interesting.
go and it just
Yeah, the Flies want in on the action too. They see the
Oh, that
entertainment
looks
value.
like a good fly hotel up there.
Yeah, it's the best Western Fly hotel and resort.
Except we would be concerned if people were just dying at the Best Western, but
Close. Yeah.
They've lived long lives, those Flies. So we're back to the action here. A very good hit and roll by Corinne Fleury, and now hit and stick there from Robyn Silvernagle. I think she was trying to roll over closer to the other Kaufman stone and the edge of the 8-foot. Just sticks right there.
Yeah.
Nicky Kaufman trying to secure a deuce here. Tie this game up.
Nose isn't terrible.
Heading to the 9th end.
Okay, nose or a little roll this way.
We could be in for quite a finish here, Jay.
Okay, I do like this turn.
Yeah, this is interesting. She has to be careful not to roll to a spot where there's a makeable double. She rolls just just a little bit towards the corner guard. It looks like it would be about a half rock double.
10-5? Yeah. Where do you like
Nose
it?
is pretty good.
And any closer to that corner guard would leave an option basically for Robyn Silvernagle to either play the double or a little soft weight hit and roll behind the corner.
Let us know the weight. Okay, you got it. Trust it. It's good. 10-5.
No.
10-8.
No. No. Close. Yep. Straight. Straight.
Yep.
Straight.
Yep.
Straight.
Oh.
Roll it right over.
Makes the hit.
Okay.
Rolls almost right under the corner guard.
I'm not sure if she wanted to roll over there. I mean, Robyn's going to have to make a really good shot, but it is available for her to roll right to that red rock, right on top of it, and take everything away here. Robyn eyeing up this opportunity. Looks like an in-turn fadeaway.
Yeah, the interesting part is that, the double's there, but it looks like it might just dead jam on that rock in the back of the 12.
So just probably playing the roll here, Jay?
Probably take a hair less ice.
Yeah, I mean, if you get lucky, you might be able to just kind of pop that second one straight down, but you'd be rolling right out of the rings, and there still is Blanksville potential, but we won't need to go there. Big shot here from Robyn Silvernagle.
Hard.
Looking for the hit and roll. I heard it. You got it. We got the hit. We're rolling over there. And just about far enough.
What live rings? I didn't even think it was going to jump over that far. That sets up a hit for 2. And a chance to tie the game for Nicky Kaufman. I've got to say her patience has paid off with a deuce and 8 if she can make this shot.
10-5. Yeah.
You got it.
Trust it, Nicky.
So here we are. Team Kaufman, Nicky Kaufman. Hit and stick attempt to tie the game.
Same weight. 10-5. 10. Clean. Hard. Clean.
And Nicky Kaufman makes no mistake, and we've got a tie game heading to the 9th end here in Rimbey. And the excitement is ramping up. We'll be back with 9th end coverage.
A fly landed on the rock. It's been blessed.
And welcome back to Rimbey, deadlocked at 3, 9th end, semifinal Sunday.
Line's fine.
In Rimbey, Alberta. What more could we ask for? We've got a real good match going here, and what's sure to be a great finish.
Good sweep. Good scrub. 6-5.
Jay
Good set.
Silvernagle here. Are they looking for a deuce here? Or would you be more favoring to blank this end?
What do you see?
I think just knowing what was presented itself for the first half of this game and into the second half, it's been a series of blanks and no shortage of opportunities. So I might just kind of shade towards the defensive side, take the hammer into 10, but obviously we can't peel yet. So it looks like she's discussing either the hit and roll off the top 12 or some sort of freeze on the center line.
You have what, 3 quarters?
And before we get any further into end number 9, I would like to just give a shout out to the Hex Gervais Academic and Scholarship Foundation. So attention to all young curlers. Curling Alberta's partner, the Hex Gervais Academic and Scholarship Foundation, has 3 scholarships up for grabs. The Hex Gervais Scholarship has been available to young curlers since 1999. I was a proud recipient of the Hex Gervais at one point, I think back in 2011. The fund was in place to honor Hex Gervais, a curling legend and his many accomplishments in curling, to his community, his country, and throughout the curling world. The foundation provides young curlers with the financial opportunity to further expand and refine their curling abilities and accomplishments. And applications are being accepted on the Curling Alberta website until May 31st. So thank you, Hex Gervais Academic and Scholarship Foundation, for supporting young curlers in Alberta.
Didn't get out there.
And we've just seen a center line
Do you like a little tap?
free guard zone violation and another dead fly at the back of the 8-foot. It's really interesting because I work at the Rimbey Curling Club, and we don't get a lot of flies in there, and they haven't been getting a lot of flies all week, but all the flies up in Jam City must have had a conference and said, let's rain on the Sunday parade in Rimbey, and we've got a fly gate going on here. Hopefully none of the rocks end up running over them.
Go around. Where are we exactly? Okay, you got room to get by.
Yeah, just listening to some of the curlers between ends, I think one almost landed on a rock in the back of the 12-foot, just as the shot for 2 was finishing up. And if it did, I think the Team Kaufman mentioned that the rock was now blessed. So they have no shortage of sense of humor down on the ice. We're just picking up where they're leaving us. We have a final in Ontario. The Ontario Women's Curling Championship in Cobourg just wrapped up. Team Inglis repeats as the Ontario champs. So Danielle Inglis and her squad going back to the Scotties Tournament of Hearts in Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Right there. I like halfway.
The flies are raining down on Rimbey. Look at. We should have a jar. They should have a jar at center ice on the walkway, and we'll keep a toll.
Oh, there's another one.
Close. Line's close.
And Team Kaufman here looking to maintain their center guard situation.
Over and stop. Over and stop.
At some point, they're going to have to make a move, but now's not the time. A little too early to go into the rings.
Nice.
They certainly do not want to ticket to Blanksville this end.
I really like the setup for Team Silvernagle. It looks like, they're just happy to peel and force Team Kaufman to replace. But at some point in the end, Team Kaufman will have to make the decision to make a play on the one in the house or draw around it. Team Silvernagle is just happy to wait until that moment, I think.
Comment from Ronald Bolton. He says, surely Blanksville has a tavern. Oh, it's the only thing Blanksville has. It's got like 10 of them. What else do you do in Blanksville but go to the tavern?
Yeah, and
Drinking
watch.
sandbaggers and 016s. It's the only good thing about Blanksville.
Yeah, no shortage of TVs in that
Halfway,
tavern
hard
to
line.
put the Alberta women's provincials.
Hard line.
Listen to the two of us ramble about their town.
Over and stop. Keep it straight. But over. At the Rimbey.
Whoa, whoa.
Looking for it to stop on the Rimbey, and it does. It's a good shot, but at some point, and probably pretty soon, they're going to have to make a move here, and I'm not sure if that's a raise, Jay, or maybe a freeze, but...
Yeah, you can see Robyn was ushering her front end to come down just to have a team discussion about this. This seems to be the time they want to make the move, or at least discuss the move.
Time is not an issue for both teams. They have an eternity to complete these last two ends, so conferencing would not be a problem.
I think the front end just said, hey, let's just peel the guard. They didn't even want to come down and discuss it. So staying firm in the plan.
Jesse Hunkin. Out-turn peel attempt. No mistake. Now, Jay, does Nicky make a move here? Or is it time for one more?
I think it's time for one more fly to be swept out of the 12-foot. And I think she's going to throw one more guard.
10?
It's an interesting one, though, because you just saw... Oh, no, it looks like they're playing a takeout, which is, I think, the right call. You just saw Team Silvernagle, waffling about whether they should come into the house, and that might be a clue to say, hey, they will definitely do it on this one. So looks like Nicky's going to try to beat her to it and set 3.
Close.
Whoa. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
Get it out.
And now,
Shoot.
the jam at the back does not sit 3, but still sitting 2.
Oh, there's a flag.
Has Robyn Silvernagle sizing up the double.
You can play the high side. I don't want to just get caught stuck with that one stuck over there. So I think I like the nose the best.
As you see, Robyn just doesn't want to be stuck with a red rock in the rings. They'd rather leave the guard in play. I think I would be tempted to just hit this one high side, clear all the rocks out, and take that direct exit to Blanksville. But Jesse Hunkin looking to make the double takeout.
Whoa, 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 Pearl just here. Good.
Gets one, gets 2.
What a shot. And the crowd here in Rimbey, very appreciative.
I like the high side, but I'm like...
But still a chance for Nicky Kaufman to duck behind that guard. We are definitely not on a direct route to Blanksville. There are a couple more exits available. But Nicky's going to try to prevent that here with a well-placed draw. Get something 3/4 buried or more. You'll probably see Robyn take on the run back.
Yeah, I agree. If I'm throwing this one, I'm okay if I'm slipping to the the back 4. I'd rather be that deep and make the run back harder to force Team Silvernagle into a soft weight shot to potentially leave some rocks in play. I think if you leave this one to if you drop this one in the top 8, brings the blank a little bit more into play.
Where are you?
Look.
Where?
Back four. No, dig it, dig it, dig it. Hard.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Looks like the slow carve kind of just stuck on Krista Hilker, and she almost touched the red stone.
That was close.
Okay, good.
But the slow carve was executed to perfection there. That rock greased all the way over there and just died.
Right on the tee line.
On the back of the tee line. But Robyn Silvernagle still has a chance to maybe get a skipper's deuce here. She does not appear to want to throw the run back with the rock being back as far as it is.
Yep. That was a
I'm going to get a time on this 9th end right down the slide path here.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that might have been what slowed that rock down. I'm still not sold on that slow carve. You know, the interesting call here, because if Robyn was okay leaving the rock there, you know, just off the center line, playing the double on Jesse Hunkins last, she should have been okay having to play the run back, right? It's an interesting change in maybe she didn't have the plan, but change in plan. She's making this freeze attempt. She's going after 2 points instead of the blank.
Waves close, top four.
Yeah, the true play for a blank would have been across the face.
T-line. Close. T-line. Room. Pass to curl. We're a little top. Curl it.
I've got 15-1. That should be back four, T-line back four. Oh, and it does slide by. We haven't lost any speed, Jay. Typical of Matt Yo's surface, it is still holding up just as good as ever.
Just a little bit quicker.
15-1-7 to the back 8 foot.
Yeah,
and now a real good chance for Kaufman to apply some pressure. If they make a real good draw here, it's going to be full four.
If we're playing it, we got to bury. We can
against two.
Line, but we've got to be buried.
Yeah, I think you want to cap it right on top of the red rock you just threw. If anything, you over curl slightly so that angle jams right onto the back 8 yellow. You leave Robyn Silvernagle a draw for one, but you throw this one anywhere, you know, open to prevent the draw. It leaves the double option for more than one. So she's just looking to drop this one right on top as you see that red rock on the tee line.
Maybe just a pinch more, Corinne.
And I can see some action up there in the grade up top. Some flies rearranging themselves for this important shot.
Seven.
T.
Well then.
Sweepers don't want to go early on this one.
To it.
Where? Whoa. Back four. To the back one?
Back one.
Back line is what I just heard.
Straight. Bumping. Straight. Straight.
Little audible here trying to get by the red, so they just end up right on the back yellow.
And that works for a force. That is a decent result. That rock was overthrown. And a great audible to get a positive result, forcing Robyn Silvernagle into a pressure draw here in the 9th end for one.
5 is money.
And either way, Kaufman will be fairly happy with their situation.
Yes, job well done there from Team Kaufman. Those last 2 draws, although the second one was heavy, it made it you know, at least second shot, and there's no double. So Team Silvernagle forced to 1.
Robyn needing to find almost full 4 with this.
You, line's good.
Yeah, T-line.
All you. No, line's fine.
Jesse and Christy like what they're seeing. I've got 15-8. That should be perfect.
All you.
What a beautiful draw by Robyn Silvernagle to take a 4-3 lead into the 10th end in an action-packed, drama-filled fly-ridden semifinal match.
That's fast now.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Play Curling Alberta's 50-50. Support grassroots curling and win big with daily draws and the Briar Final Mega Jackpot, now over $100,000 and growing. Please play responsibly.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
And we're back in Rimbey. Exciting, nervous 10th end here in the semi-final to see who plays Kayla Skrillik in this afternoon's winner-take-all final. And Jay, you've got some family members that are Curling Alberta members and curlers, correct?
I do have, well, my wife is a curler on Team Sturm A, and my dad actually just qualified for the Masters Provincials.
Well, Jeff is one heck of a good curler, but I'm not focused on that right now. I'm focused on your potential discount with Bel Air Direct. Because you have family members that are Curling Alberta curlers, you're eligible for a discount on your car, home, condo, and tenants insurance. On top of any other discount, savings, and benefits, customers are already eligible for Bell Direct. So, Jay, you may want to get on the horn here this afternoon and arrange some insurance. And I know that the Flies have been doing so too, but they need life insurance, and I'm not sure if they can find that. But we've got carnage out there. But we should probably focus on this important 10th end here. Robyn Silvernagle sitting in a decent position with a 1-point lead, and Kaufman will be looking for a deuce. Now, if you're Silvernagle here, are you trying to be aggressive here, or do you feel like, you know, you're going to try to play a lot of hitting and try and keep this end open? What are you seeing here, Jay?
Well, I think you wanna try to keep your scoring area as wide as you can, but you also have to, you know, try to use those red rocks to potentially generate your 2. Looks like they're just trying to throw this kind of soft weight double takeout. Really important for Jessie to keep her shooter around on this one.
Whoa.
And it's just diving towards the center line. Just ticks that center guard.
Okay. That's okay.
I'd be tempted to try to have left that as a corner if I were Robyn.
Okay.
Or we just draw to the wing.
Yeah, that's not bad too.
Nicky here, looking
They might
for
set
a
up a double.
deuce.
She doesn't
Already has
retire,
2
even
rocks
with
sitting
it.
in there. Can she duck
Whatever you
around
like.
that corner
I'd
guard
kinda like to
and
play
get
on
buried,
these.
Jay?
Okay.
Probably not.
I should correct
Back line.
myself. Team Kaufman has the hammer. They are going to look to try to generate the deuce. So yeah, just a bit of a miscue there, Team Silvernagle. I think.
Or do you want to talk about
yeah,
it?
if Nicky's probably just looking to
Okay, let's
just,
talk.
I think, just guard these 2 reds in the house. Might be a
I mean,
little
right-
early to bring play into the house.
Yeah, it's an auto double over there. You can't. I don't think you can afford to leave those open by drawing somewhere else right now.
It's just an easy double. Yeah, I'm trying to prevent the group.
But if we throw one in the wing, we'll always have one over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna crack the double, but then we've got...
Yeah. Just you can't be behind T if we're going to the wing. Like, I don't mind it. Just above T for sure, so that it's not slashing into it.
Like we can separate them
trying to.
decently, but I'm just worried they're going to be behind T and causing us trouble.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I think that's an easier shot than the
Okay.
tap.
Yeah. Let's go to the wing.
Okay.
Top 4. Okay.
I don't know, Jay. I couldn't quite pick up what they were saying, but definitely a worthwhile discussion at this point in the game. And it looks like they are going to come into the rings.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of rocks to avoid doubles with right now.
Top 8.
Yeah, this is one plan. Like you draw somewhere into the edge of the 8-foot. You want to make sure you're not too deep so that the double doesn't run into the 3rd one as well. But putting kind of all eggs in one basket here, hoping that Team Silvernagle doesn't eventually make, a couple of doubles to get themselves out of the end.
It's going.
You have to stay above the T.
It's going.
Needs to work. Looks like it's running.
A lot at stake here, Darren. The winner of this game advancing to our provincial final to face Team Skrillex.
Yeah, this is a really big game for both teams. And I don't know, Jay, but I think you can touch all 3 of these red ones here. Jessie Hyen is the person to have throw this. She can throw it pretty hard, but you might see all 3 red ones go here if hit properly.
Here comes a laser out of the hack. Jessie Hyen looking to touch all 3 reds.
And it is close.
Close.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, the jam. But does make the double. And now we've got a chance for Team Kaufman to split the rings here.
Yeah, now you're really hoping to just spread these 2 red rocks out for as long as you possibly can. There will be doubles available. There's too many rocks left for Team Silvernagle, but Team Kaufman just clinging to these 2 red rocks that could be into the house to keep their deuce alive.
The possibilities are endless here, Jay. We could have an extra end. Kaufman could get a deuce.
5-4.
This game is still very much in the balance.
Sit. Okay.
And that might leave a double opportunity or at least a chance to roll over.
Yeah, this is one where you're okay over rolling, right? You could roll right behind the top 12 stone, or you can roll all the way over into that second shot stone. So you want to shade on the tight side here if you're Jessie Hunkin.
Whoa.
Jesse looking to
Really has to curl. Curl it.
roll
Curl
under
it.
this guard.
Curl. Hard. Hard, 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 hard. 10-7.
Wants to get some roll and just sits there for second shot. Yeah, Corinne can be pretty aggressive with this roll. Like, get it all the way over to the side of the 12-foot. Spread those rocks out even more.
What was that what she said?
The danger with playing the roll away is that is a slippery little roll, and if you hit that a little too thin and roll out, you lose your end.
Like you can, trust it.
So a lot of times the player will err, the line caller will err on the side of a nose here. We'll see if
Weight's good. Whoa. 10.
they can find the courage to make that call.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Looks like Corinne wanted to go a bit.
No.
We got the hit. We got the stay.
And a really good shot there.
That was 10. That was 10.
So interesting now. It's looked like it's set up about a half rock double if they want to give it a go.
I mean, the rings are definitely live enough to make it.
Oh, this is your shot still. 10. Okay.
You got
Jesse.
3 bullets left. Hey, if you take a run at this and you miss on the thin side, it would give Team Kaufman a chance to put them evenly across the rings. So.
And that is a lot of ice for a peel weight double here.
She must be just playing the role.
Yeah, they want to throw 10.
Solid. 9-5. 9.
Yep.
9.
Yeah.
Still.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
9.
Watch the roll.
And where is this roll going?
right
It's
over,
going
right over.
straight towards the red.
Okay, that's
Atta girl.
And a great shot
Great throw.
by Jesse Hunkin.
Yeah, atta girl. Great throw.
Oh, if she only had more weight, hey, she would have had the double on lock. Rolls right into the side of the Team Kaufman stone. So, yeah, Robyn's throwing, or will be throwing a double attempt on her next one. So, have to be really precise with this roll, Darren.
Yeah, this is an important shot. If
10-5. Yep. Yep. Yes.
early panic sweep.
Right up. Right up. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
whoa.
no.
Okay.
And that was being swept right away.
Sure.
Team Silvernagle now has a chance to try to maybe even win the game right here if they can force some kind of a draw to the button.
Like that, Christy?
Yeah, I
They
feel
do have
like
one to
we
duck
hit, she's
behind.
doing that, so
Jay, would you ever play the draw here?
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll get to hear what Coach Leslie McEwen has to say. I think you can, if you hit the back one, sure, yeah, they can't use it to score 2, but it gives Team Kaufman a free chance to draw around that top 12 stone. Then it forces you into having to make a tough shot. I would prefer to make Nicky Kaufman play the harder shot. Put this one in a spot where it's, at least half buried, right behind the top 12 stone. And
Top 12?
But that's it. It hasn't moved.
So we'd need like a 15-2-ish, 15-1.
I think that's what Leslie came down and discussed with the team.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweepable. Yeah. Yeah, you have a better
They
ad
are
than I do
looking at
today.
playing the draw here.
In all honesty, it's true.
This will have a little
I like the call, Darren. I think this gives you the best chance to steal now, and likely the best chance to avoid giving up too.
Yeah, like for Kaufman to hit that shot rock and stay to sit too, even as is a tough shot. Possible, but tough.
You know the speed here.
As we see the crowd in Rimbey patiently awaiting the end result of this semifinal matchup.
What a great shot from our production crew. You can see the release.
Weight's good. Back 4. Back 4.
Well then.
Back 4.
Split it
Back
up.
4. Back 4.
We got to get by this top 12 rock. They're calling back 4.
14-7.
Just a chisel off of the top 12. That was a brilliant line call.
Okay.
Sits just even with the other stone in the back of the 4-foot.
There was a fly that threw through here, but it's not your fault. Well, yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, she saw the fly. That rock was flying through the rings and just grazed that top 12 stone to sit for a shot rock.
Like that line? Does that look like max?
There is an opening now, though. It because it slipped to the back 4, it's left Team Kaufman a chance to come to the yellow stone or just draw around the top 12 without a ton of risk.
But we can also come down to it.
Another fly on the top 8-foot.
Yeah.
Mass carnage here in Rimbey.
Yeah, we can get a 16 there if we need to. Trust it.
Okay, here we go. Freeze this rock to make Robyn throw pressure. Freeze against the game.
I think we're there.
7.
7.
Nicky's been
8.
close on these draws all game.
To it.
Krista.
This one looks like it's coming in a little hot. Needs the curl, needs to touch the backing. Krista Hilker on the carve.
You're doing it.
She's getting it over there. What a carve. Krista Hilker, and that was a good carve. A knife.
Really good sweep.
Nice job there. Great line call. You could see her work that rock over.
Thanks.
Robyn Silvernagle forced to put this one on top.
Yeah, really, really good result there. The sweepers knew that it had the weight really early, so you saw the outside sweeper wasn't on it for weight, and Krista Hilker, with her strength, was able to move it all the way onto the face of the stone. Looks like Robyn's going to need, if she can put this one right on the red now, she'll be right on the tee line, limiting the amount of space for Team Kaufman.
She'll need to make an adjustment here.
Weight's close. Top 4.
All you.
Ooh,
Line's
the
good.
sweepers think it's light.
Go.
Sweepers yelling, gotta go.
Jesse Hyan, Christy Moore on the brush here. Can they get it there?
Go.
No dice. And it will be a draw for the win for Nicky Kaufman. Just needs the 4-foot. The line was good, Jay.
Line was perfect. Yeah, you could see the intensity and the weight of the moment in the voices of Team Silvernagle. Just dropping short. It's left this wide open for Team Kaufman. She needs 4-foot. This is a time when Nicky's probably dreamt of this one. Hey, she has to have a draw to the 4-foot to advance to the women's provincial final.
This path is a little bit quicker.
And Nicky's patience has paid off
Should track a little bit.
with a real good opportunity to get the win here. Important deuce and 8, important force and 9 to flip the game.
Seems like they're asking for pretty close to a 16-second draw, so speed is no problem here in Rimbey. Last rock, end 10. Nicky Kaufman looking to punch her ticket to the final match.
All you.
6, 7.
I think you can go. 5. I think you can go. Hard.
Sweepers really need to go. Wanting to put this one right on the tee line.
Hard.
15-8.
Hard.
This should be close.
Go. Hard. Go.
And it is made for the win. Nicky Kaufman going to the final against Team Skrillex. What a clutch draw for Nicky Kaufman.
What a great game, Darren. We had our trips to Blanksville. We had some very pressure passes that all ended with a fantastic draw. Ends up right on the button. Nicky Kaufman. She's won 5 consecutive games. Punch her ticket to today's final match. Team Kaufman, congratulations. Also give a congratulations to Team Silvernagle with their 3rd place finish.
I wasn't dying. No, I was
women's semifinal. They battled hard. They swept hard. And wow, we had so many great moments in this game.
Jay, I think there's only one moment that has to be the moment of the game here. I'm not sure if you agree, but what a clutch draw by Nicky Kaufman to seize this game and get to the final this afternoon. We're in for quite a match this afternoon. What do you think, Jay? Are you with me on that?
Yeah, Skipper's Deuce in end number 10 makes the perfect draw in the first shot and then follows it up with another perfect stone. Nothing better than that, Darren.
Well, the crowd in Rimbey is just riveted right now. We've got a big matchup this afternoon, and everybody come back here with us this afternoon, and it's going to be an incredible game.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
Dragon Slayers.
All right, yeah.
Round them up, move them in. No place for your saddle and cowboy boots after the Calgary Stampede? At Sentinel Storage, we are proud to provide you with storage solutions that safeguard your valuables. Whether you're moving, renovating, or simply require extra space, we offer convenient and secure storage that caters to all needs. Find the Sentinel storage you need close to home. For a free estimate, visit sentinel.ca.
Play Curling Alberta's 50-50. Support grassroots curling and win big with daily draws and the Briar Final Mega Jackpot, now over $100,000 and growing. Please play responsibly.
Have a drink, or you keep that as a token as a souvenir.
Oh, thank you.